Right, what we're going to do, we're going to connect up to my BBS and we're going to try and download a game and run it. We're going to do this at 128k, so I've just shifted there to 128k. Okay, so FLP2 I've actually got a Go Tech on. FLP1 I've actually got a real floppy drive on. Is it helpful? Yeah, it gives you a bit more space. But, you know, you could do this with smaller games on the micro drives. That's the point of showing this. So we're connected at 19200 to the terminal, and if I do ATP back to the modem there, it's a Xi modem, you'll notice that 999 will dial 001 english.eu.notec.ip.biz on port 23, excuse me. So I'm going to dial that with the A2D 999 command and it's connected. Cool. So we're just going to log in. Remember, this is all on 128k. The actual game we're going to run, I think I might actually download a 128k game, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, so we'll quit out of this. And we'll go to downloads. And in downloads, under 5 utils, you'll see there is this unzip.txt. Download and rename to unzip_bas. Be patient. That is super important because it looks like the QL's crashed when you do this, but it actually hasn't. So we're going to download that first because we want the unzipping utility to unzip the rest of the tools. And actually, looking at this, might not be a bad idea to get Quill Archive or Easel. So I'm going to download unzip. There it is. And we want to do that by X modem because that's what this terminal supports. Do we want to hang up after transfer? Yeah, why not? No, actually no. We'll do it manually. So F3, download to FLP1 this time. And this is going to be, remember to rename this to unzip_bas. So we can do that at this very point. Oh dear. What happened there? Oh, I forgot to put the disk in. Jesus. FLP1. Right, this will be interesting to see what happens now. With the block on attempts, it's probably already tried a million of them. So, oh, here we go, and it's going. And when it finishes, probably get to, I don't know, not too many blocks, and it's going to write them, maybe 120 or something like that, to FLP1 then. And then we have to run this program in Super Basic, so it then recreates the zip program as a binary. So yeah, anyway, enough of me rabbiting on. Wow, that's really going some. That's a lot of blocks. It's a lot more than I thought. There we go. Right, it's done. So we're now going to exit this. There you go. Tick, 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 tick. Log off. Yes. And we're now going to exit this program as well. And now lrun flp1 unzip bash. Right. You might actually have to reboot to clear some RAM to do this, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop recording because the QL is now going to sit for about 2 minutes doing just this. Looks like it's crashed, but the floppy is still reading a bit, and eventually it will say that it's done and do you want to write the executable. So I'll get back to you when it's done that. Right, okay, the couple of minutes has passed and that's what it's telling me, so I'm going to save it as flp1 unzip exe because that's telling me what the original name was, and that's what it's going to be as well. So now if I run that, believe it or not, this is one of the few unzipping programs that works on 128K. So lrun, oh no, it's not lrun, is it? EW flp1 unzip exe, and it's actually the easiest to use as well. This is well done, Jan. This is a super bit of software. It might be old, it might be thing, but it's really good. Anyway, so this is it, and it doesn't matter if it's .zip _zip. You only actually have to put in the first part of it. So now I'm going to go back to my BBS and download a game, and we're going to unzip it afterwards. So just going to hang up there and reboot the QL. Right, QL's just rebooting again, and we're going to go back into 128K mode. Yeah. Cool. So I'll run flp1, sorry, 2 boot, which is my terminal. And then we're going to connect up again, and we're going to do exactly the same again. I mean, we could have done this all in one go, but yeah, I want to prove a point. So ATD 999, and we're connecting again. I can actually go on the IRC with this and BBS as well. Actually, we're probably going to download QL Caverns because, excuse me, it's quite a small game, and yeah, I should run on 128K, etc., etc., etc. So it's here. Download 6 games and download. Oops. Cavern. Oops, might have I spelled it right. That's it's even called Cavern, but I think it is. So T, no, D. Oh damn! But it's Cavern. So if I list them, A, B, oh Cavern. Would you believe it? I don't think I've got QL Cavern on it. Oh, maybe it's QL Caverns. Oh, there it is. QL Cavern. Okay, so we're going to download QL Cavern then. Oh. And there we go. And we want to do it X modem. And we want to hang up off transfer. No. Right, so F3, download, FLP1. and it's downloading. Cool. This is probably smaller than the actual unzipping program, and the unzipping program is quite small. Okay, there we go, it's downloaded, so now it should be writing to, yeah. There it goes. So now if I come out of here, I'll go on to just to prove a point. Oh, that's my phone telling me I've disconnected. Cool. Well, I haven't actually connected yet. I'm actually going to disconnect straight away almost. And there we go. Thank you. Q. So now I am going to log off. Right. And when I've done this, I'm now going to unzip it. So what we're now going to do is exit from this again. And we're now going to EW FLP1 unzip exe. Now, remembering that the file name was QL Cavern, so QL Cavern, you don't need to worry about the .zip either. Well, maybe you do. That's dear FLP1. Oh, it's cavern.zip. What an idiot. What an idiot. So, EW FLP1 unzip exe. So we want to unzip the cavern then. Remember, you don't need to worry about the .zip. And there we go. It's unzipping. Now, most of the pro games I've got in there are set for MDV1, so I might have to cheat and use FLP use MDV rather than prattling about with the boot file, but we'll see. Anyway, remember again, this is still 128k, and we're unzipping. This is an old version of zip. Newer version doesn't support it. Okay, it's done. Cool. So now, if I don't think I think I'll run out of RAM now. No, I think I've got enough. Cool. And bingo, there we go.